Hello everybody, it's Honey Lou. I just got the Rockstar Tarot in today. I absolutely love it. The cards are not in order, but I got a sticker, I got this, a little note. I love this companion book, look at that. It's all colored, really nice. I read some of the things, it's very nice. I like the way it's written. Even like I read on here that it talked about like with different flowers, different gems, stones, symbols. Everything has a purpose for what's being displayed in the artwork and the illustrations, but it's gorgeous. Okay, and so the box is like the size of like the Telesma Tarot. It's actually really hard to open, but Maria France on YouTube, she actually put soap all around this and then put soap all around this. If it gets too hard, you could always just soap it and then put it. But oh, look how beautiful that is. I never even noticed that. That's beautiful. There is a really great walkthrough of this. I will link it down below. I forgot her name on YouTube, but she did a really good walkthrough and I'll just share that. But let's just do a flip through. So, this is very nostalgic to me. I love this card. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I know all of these artists, and it just feels like my childhood. Pretty much, even like the colors. The colors are very electric, very like hippie. That is totally me. And when I did, like I used to have like a deck of cards, but my main form of divination as a child and as I was growing up, and I still do today, is the iPod shuffle or just a music shuffle where I would ask a question and then I would go to music and hit shuffle and then next. But I do it with Spotify now. And then they put like this stupid feature on Spotify where you can't just go put shuffle. It has like all these other buttons where you want to, I don't know. So it makes it a little bit difficult for me to do the iPod or the shuffle music to get my message, but I still do it regardless if I have like anxiety. But it always seems to resonate, and yeah. So I thought this would be kind of interesting because I do know most of these. And then if I don't, like, I could just learn about them, listen to their music, and I think it's going to bring out some awesome readings, and I'm really excited about it. I've already had some profound readings with it already. A lot of music stuck in my head right now. That's what I like. So it's a linen cardstock. It's natural edges. It's a thicker cardstock. Sorry, I'm usually not very gentle with my decks, but this deck, yeah, I just shuffle it pretty hard, I guess. I'm not afraid to work with it. I loved Ozzy Osbourne. This was one of the main reasons why I bought this deck with Ozzy in it, and then a few days later he passed away. Also, Biggie was a main one why I wanted this deck. Johnny Cash. Ugh, I love that. So beautiful. This one's gorgeous. This is another favorite of mine too. I think the collage art is really good. And my favorite too is Selena. My son thinks I look like Selena, and I could see his point because I did wear this Selena sweater that I have, and I had my hair in a bun. And he's like, Mom, why are you wearing a sweater that looks like you? Or why are you wearing a sweater of yourself? And I'm like, what? But I saw the video. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. That's funny. But she's gorgeous. When did she die? Selena was a main like role model in my life growing up. And I think this is perfect for the Page of Cups because like she was a dreamer. She followed her dreams. She made it happen. She died very young. Also with that song, what's it called? I Could Fall in Love with You, or but she doesn't. Like she's like, I could either pursue this or I don't. And then because like the Page of Cups is always about the dreamer or like kind of holding things in and not really expressing. but having like all of these strong feelings held within, you know? But I love her voice, her smile. She's gorgeous. David Bowie, I love David Bowie. I didn't know much about David Bowie until like recently, and I'm a fan now. Listening to some like of him talking and his thought process, and yeah. Now I understand why a lot of people have David Bowie in their tarot decks. But also, these are people that follow their dreams and they follow their purpose. They have purpose in life. They are manifestors. They are mastered manifestors. And like, I mean, like, I guess like the purpose of life is sharing your story and teaching others, I feel. I mean, there's some form of teaching, there's some form of sharing your story. That's how people connect, is through stories. And that's it. Like going after something that you really want. And these are like some big things to go after. But they inspire others. And I think that's important too, is to just share yourself, be your authentic self. And yeah. Did I mention that every flower and every like little thing that's put on here is on there intentionally? I love this background right there. Gorgeous. This is another favorite. I love right there. It looks so pretty. Biggie. Biggie was handsome. I have a cousin that's like that, so like the confidence. Big guys with confidence, like Jelly Roll, you know. Girls love that. I used to love listening to Bob Marley. Here, here are the backs. I wanted to show you some pairings. Some decks that I was really excited to have this with is Thoth. The inverted Thoth I thought would be perfect. They both have like this very watery feel. They have, they're very electric. And they're very like easy on the eyes. You know, they're not just like very overwhelming to look at. They're just very nice and very calm. It's probably because they have like a lot of purple too. But I was right. I knew that these two would look really good together. I think this is going to fit perfectly in my little tarot collection. Gorgeous. Oh, and the creator's name is Mary Delorenzo Woods. It looks good. I love it. Okay, you get the idea. And then let me pull out some of my other favorites. Serpent Fire Tarot. I thought this would be a good match together. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love the color palette for both of these decks. Look at how well they match. That's insane. That's a good pair. And then I've been working with my trusty Wild Unknown lately. Yeah, me pairing with tarot and tarot, that's just kind of how I roll. It works for me. It's not very conventional. It's very unconventional, which I am totally okay with. But I just want to share like how I'm going to be using it, what I probably plan to work with it, how I will work with it. More likely it'll be tarot and tarot, but although I've been building my Oracle collection up, but I don't know. It's going to be great. I adore it. I prefer like Serpent Fire over the Wild Unknown, but I think that's going to be fun. The Moment of Truth. Let's try Thoth. Just the regular one. I adore my little mini. So I put my little mini in here. My mini Thoth that I just got from another YouTuber. But let me just show you how cute. So I put it in Coco's bag. That's not on purpose. I did not put the Empress there on purpose. And these look perfect together. The colors are perfect. Beautiful. I was so excited to get this deck. This is the last deck that I was waiting for. And now it's just, I'm waiting for it to go to Salem, and that's it. No more buying decks for another 20 days, and I can't wait until I'm done, and then I can just go crazy if I want to. There are some decks that I want to get still. But I want to be excited to like splurge a little bit after, not worry about saving money, but I do love saving money, and I'm very proud of myself for how much money that I've been saving, although I feel like I'm not doing good, like if I'm buying a deck or whatever, but I've been saving money, and I'm really proud of myself, and I hope to keep that up, and like, so I could always just have money, you know, set aside for whatever, and that worked out in my favor with like the Droxidosis Tarot too. And speaking of that, let's look at that. It's going to be a really big one, so I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Okay. I have some of these on my altar already, but we don't need a show. We're just going to do this. But that's going to be fun to have these together. And also it's like nice to have like money set aside too, like in case like Carol Herzig has like another tarot drop, and these are perfect. Okay, that's great. I love that. And then I can grab some oracles now. Oh wait, let's try the Voyager Tarot. So I did actually trim a copy of the Voyager Tarot. I love the mass market one. The mass market one's my favorite. I trimmed my old version of it, my first edition of the Voyager, and yeah, I love both of them. They're very interesting. I am loving reading with it without the borders, so I can kind of just focus only on the art, and I like it because it shows how much I know about the Voyager Tarot, because I've studied this deck a few times. And I love how James Wallace gives out the visuals, and so yeah, it's a very fun deck to work with the borders cut off, and just working with only the artwork, because it's very well interpreted, even though you might not notice it now, but when you read it and understand it, it's great. That's fun. The Voyager Tarot is just full of National Geographic magazines, which is kind of funny. Okay, and then here's one more oracle. This is the Intuitive Life Coach oracle, I think. But this was gifted. It's for my friend. I love the keywords. I love the key phrases. It's a really, really good oracle on its own. I wish it had like matte cardstock or something, because I feel like this cardstock doesn't suit it, and I don't know, but it works. That's important. Like, look at all that colors match really well. And also, like, I wish like they maybe changed the font to something else. But it's a beautiful deck. Back borders are great. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at aesthetics here. I'm not really reading anything. And let's try out Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And I've been loving the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I just love the cardstock. I love the art. I actually was confused about with just these key phrases, but once you kind of read the companion book, the book it comes with, it's great. But I think it's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this deck. Hi, Leon. And then Healing with Angels.
Mommy.
Yeah?
Mommy.
Let me get your bummy.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
Oh, Mookie. My Mookie.
You got your remote-y. Go ahead. He's so cute when he has something
Mom,
that he wants. He kisses it.
Mom.
What, babe?
Both.
Yeah, in a little bit. Not right now.
Both.
Okay, that's it for now. This is a really good oracle. I love it. I can't wait to work with it more, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it.
Mommy.
Again. But so far, so good, so beautiful. I love the color palette. I think it suits me a lot, and it resonates with me a lot. So, I think it's here to stay forever. I also even considered thinking about getting a backup, but we'll see. It's a very unique deck, and I think it's going to have a different purpose in my collection. And wait, let's try Earth and Bone real quick, because Leon doesn't want to blow candles yet. It's more darker aesthetic. I have a lot of ideas for this deck, and I think it's just going to fit really well. Oh, cool. I adore it. I adore it a lot. It's great. Okay, that's it. Bye.